Ahoy everyone and welcome back once again to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you a watch that you may have already seen. I did post an unboxing video of this watch on my second channel, I Like Watches Too, because well, I was really looking forward to get my hands on this watch. It's from an incredible micro brand, Venezianico. That's how I'm going to say it. I'm so sorry if I'm not saying it right, but it's Venezianico as far as I'm concerned. And now I get to show you this watch in all its glory. It's one of those watches that I've just had. I know it's weird that I enjoy doing this, but I've just had an absolute ball filming this watch. The colour of this dial is unbelievable, and I coincidentally enough have a background that just seems to match this watch perfectly. I spent about 5 or 6 hours taking shots of this watch. It normally takes me 3 or 4 hours to capture all of the footage of a watch, but this watch from every angle was just blowing my mind. I just couldn't stop filming it. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to ramble quite a lot just so that I've got enough time to show you most of the footage that I've taken. From a technical perspective, not a huge amount to really tell you about this watch. I've just reviewed a Selton watch that was more interesting from a sort of technical perspective with its moon phase complication, but then when you looked at that watch it was a bit sort of, well, there wasn't a huge amount going on in terms of the dial, whereas this one is, oh, it's just gorgeous. It's one of those watches that gives me tingles. And yeah, I've had a wonderful time filming this review, I'm not going to lie. And I do think they've sent me the best colour option. There are 3 colour options available, and I think they know that my footage can be sort of quite sort of colourful, and so I think they have intentionally sent me their most colourful version. I think this is the one to buy if you're interested in picking up this watch. This dial is absolutely gorgeous. They've decorated it with vertical Côte de Genève, and it just catches the light wonderfully. Other than that, there's not a huge amount going on this dial. You've got those applied indexes, a minute track around the outside, and the hands are fairly simple. They're polished dual facet hands, sort of partially skeletonized. But yeah, for me, this watch is all about, well, it's all about the bracelet, the case, the thickness, but also this dial. Yeah, let me tell you some of the specifications. Now, I've just mentioned the thickness. This watch is under 9mm thick, which is unbelievable. They've used, intentionally of course, the 9000 series movement because it is a particularly slim movement. 28,800 beats per hour, hacks, hand winds, but these movements are particularly slim and they've used the 9029. So no ghost position on this crown. It is a screw down crown. The case back is a screwed down case back, 50 meters of water resistance, flat sapphire crystal as well, which has helped to keep the thickness down. Yeah, under 9mm thick. That is incredible. Integrated bracelet as well, beautifully finished, as is the case. I've got lots of macro shots to show you of the finishing. This is again another prototype, but again it seems to have been made almost to the same standard as the full production watches. There is one little change that they're going to make. The bracelet, or the finishing on the bracelet, doesn't quite line up with the finishing on the case. I've seen pictures of the full production watches being made, and you'll see on their website that that area of finishing does line up. So that is one change that's going to be made. There is also going to be some half links available. They have a habit of charging you separately for half links, which is a little bit of a shame. I'd like to see half links included with this bracelet, but at least they're going to be made available, and if you want them, yeah, you'll just have to buy them separately or buy them at the same time as you're going to buy the watch. And I think you'll benefit from having the half links because this bracelet is supplied with a butterfly clasp, and of course it's the perfect clasp for bracelets like this because you get this continuation of the links all the way around your wrist, which with a bracelet like this you're definitely going to want. Screw pins in this bracelet, and like the case, the links aren't very thick. They've sort of matched in terms of proportions, the links to the case, so the bracelet doesn't feel chunky and heavy. It feels well proportioned all the way around your wrist, and the style of bracelet suits the watch perfectly, doesn't it? Yeah, beautiful case shape and design, and interesting bezel on this case as well. Some polished facets, really nice clean transitions between the brushing and the polishing on the case and the bracelet. The crown is a matte sort of brushed finish. Yep, it's easy enough to use. It's signed, as is the bracelet, and there's a design on the case back. If you want to know more about the design on the case back and the sort of history behind the design of this watch, I would seriously suggest you head over to their website. They've got some details on there. I've taken so much footage of this watch, I just want to spend time showing you that, to be honest. So I'm not going to go into the history of the design and the case back and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, when you head over there, you'll also see the price. €800 for this watch, which for a Venezianico is about right, I think. They put a lot into their designs. This is a brand new design, a new case shape. This isn't a recycled case or design. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen this case and bracelet. So nice to see them producing something brand new, and you've seen some unboxing footage as well. The overall package is always good from Venezianico. So yeah, if you're interested in this watch, and I think you should be interested in this particular colour, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I'll put a link to their website in my video description. Head over to their website where you'll be able to pre-order this watch very soon, and if you really don't want to miss out, maybe sign up to their newsletter. I'm pretty sure they'll send out a notification when it becomes available to pre-order, which is very soon, I think. Right guys, as always, a massive thank you from me to you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Take care guys, look after yourselves. You'll see me again very soon.